Thanks guys for checking out the video. In this tutorial we're going to talk about how to do lines in JavaScript and Canvas. And again, I'm using JS Fiddle for my environment. If you haven't looked at any of our tutorials before, this is kind of the base template, and you can get that link to watch how I did that in the link below in the comments. Alright, so as always, I'm going to start with a begin path. So I'm going to use the variable ctx, which is the context, and going to begin path. Now, with the line tool, you can move your pin basically, or you can actually draw it with it down. So you can move it with the pin up off the canvas, or you can move it with the pin down. So let me start with just moving it without drawing it anywhere. So I'm going to go ctx.moveTo, and this method requires two arguments. It requires an x and a y. And so if you haven't heard from some of my tutorials before, x and y start here at the top left. So 0, 0 is top left on the xy. As I move across the x-axis, my width of my canvas is 600, down 400. So down here would be 600, 400. So let's just move it to the center of our canvas. So that would be 300, 200. And then I'm going to do a line to. So move to is picking it up off the canvas and moving it to a new location. Line to is actually drawing it to a certain location. So I'll move it up. Let's move it up here towards the right, top right. I'm not going to go all the way to the edge, just so you can kind of make sure that you can differentiate between my border and my line. So I'm going to move it to 550 and 50. And I'm going to do a closed path. Now, when I run this, you're going to see that you're not going to see anything yet. So there you go. I hit run and nothing happens. With the line to and move to methods, you need to actually fill it or draw a stroke on it. So I'm going to just do the actual line itself. So I'll do stroke. So now when I hit run, you can see that it started here from the center and went up here. And I can continue that line if I want to. Let's go, let's zip that across here to the left side. So ctx line 2. I'm going to go over to 50, 50. So that'll jump it way back over here. So if I hit run, there you see that one. And if I actually wanted to, let's go back to the beginning of it again. So let's go back to the middle. So I'll go ahead and just create a triangle here, it looks like. So 300, 200. So I've completed and filled that in, or I've completed that rectangle. Now, if I wanted to change that from a stroke to a fill, you would see that it actually fills in the shape inside of it. So the line tool helps you do those things. I'm going to go back to stroke just so that you can see what I'm going to talk about next. So let's say I want to add a line now just across the bottom down here. Nothing else. So what I would need to do at this point is I would need to pick the pin up off of the canvas. So I'm going to do a move to, and I'm going to move it down here to the bottom left. So I'm going to say 50, and I will go down, let's go down to, I have a height of 400, so I'll say 350. Now move to doesn't show anything, so if I hit run, you see it looks exactly the same, but if I follow that up with a line to, I'll have it go across the bottom. So I will go 550 and 350, and I hit run. You can see that it drew that line across the bottom as well. What happens if we change that to a fill? Let's just see. We hit run. You can see that it filled that in there, but it can't fill in because this is just a solid line. It's just one line. There's no area in between the lines to fill in, so it goes away. So good things to kind of pay attention to and know what you're doing here. Okay. All right. So simple description, simple tutorial on how the line method, line to and move to methods work. Again, as a reminder, move to picks the pin, so to speak, off of the canvas and moves it to a new location without drawing a line. The line to actually draws a line to the next location. Okay. Have fun with it.